I'm gonna take off this foundation, put on a different foundation, and I'll be back, because this is not going to work. Me favor dopey. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kylie. What's poppin', what's going on? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I'm gonna be doing a full face using only e.l.f. This whole basket has so much makeup. For Black Friday, e.l.f. had a 40% off entire website, so I picked up a few things. Let's get started. First thing I'm gonna do is prime my face using my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I'm not sure how I feel about this primer yet. So I actually wasn't supposed to prime my face. I had to do my eyes first and I completely forgot, so just disregard that. So what I'm gonna do now is prime my eyes. For eyeshadow, I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer. This is in the shade Deep Chestnut. By the way, have you guys tried e.l.f. Cosmetics? If you have, what is your favorite product from them? I hate this shade so much. Like, I'm so pissed off right now because I feel like with e.l.f. concealers, I keep struggling to find a good shade because online the colors look completely different than in person. So to lighten this up, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this other e.l.f. concealer that's way too light for me. It doesn't look too bad once you mix the colors together, but I picked up this e.l.f. matte setting powder and I got it in the shade Tan. It's like a medium to dark shade. Oh, I like this. It comes with like a, what do you call this? I don't know, but I like that you're able to control how much powder comes out. That's really convenient. I was opening the powder, my eyes did start to crease, which I hate. So I'm gonna blend it out again before setting it with this powder. I forgot to show you guys. Ooh, that sets really nice. Wow. Okay. I'm also using an e.l.f. powder brush, but as you guys could see, okay, I cannot use that brush. For the eyes today, I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Retro Paradise eyeshadow palette. This eyeshadow palette is absolutely beautiful. I love the packaging. It's very sturdy and compact. The only thing I wish is that it came with a mirror. It's also small enough to travel with, which is always a good thing. The first shade I'm gonna go into is Spiced, which is this shade right here. I thought this eyeshadow would be a lot more vibrant and pink, but it's not really giving me what I need. We gonna see. I'm going to take the shade Fuego. It's not giving what I needed to give, like. So let's take the shade Coconut, which is this deep brown shade right here. Oh, this is pretty. Actually, I'm gonna do a halo eye. When doing a halo eye, you really want to focus the eyeshadow on the outer and inner corners, at least when working with your transition and your crease shades. I'm going back in with the first shade to blend out the outer edges. For the lid, I'm gonna take the shade Disco and I'm just gonna put that in the center. Before I do that, I'm going to spray my brush with some setting spray. By the way, I forgot to pick up a setting spray from e.l.f. Please don't fight me. I wasn't able to get setting spray, blush, or bronzer. The blush were sold out. The bronzers weren't dark enough, so... Am I tripping or is this eyeshadow not showing up? Do you guys see that? Like, it's not showing up. Look. It's a shimmer shade and it's giving me such a hard time to show up, and I don't like that. It's very disappointing, honestly. I'm gonna use my fingers. Hopefully this helps. I'm gonna go back in with the brush we used to apply the dark brown, and I'm just gonna blend out the outer edges. And the inner edges. I love that the foundations come with a pump. Wow, this is nice. To blend up my foundation, I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. foundation blurring brush. Okay, no. I'm gonna take off this foundation, put on a different foundation, and I'll be back. Because this is not going to work. Me favor dopey. I'm gonna conceal my face using the concealers from earlier. I'm just gonna mix them together. I'm real nervous about my makeup today because a lot of things have been going wrong and I just don't want to look like a joke. I really don't, but I'm gonna be using my e.l.f. sponge to blend my face out. My makeup is coming out so bad and I'm so upset. I look like a joke. I'm going to set the places I highlighted using the same powder that from earlier. This powder is so amazing. Like, my face looks so flawless right now. Like, at first I was kind of scared because my foundation was way too light, but right now it's giving. Let's finish up the eyes. I'm gonna go in with the same shades that I used in my transition and crease. Do you see how that tied this look together? Like, oh yes. I'm gonna go in with coconut to deepen it up. She cute. She is definitely cute. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera just because I can't find my e.l.f brow pencil, so never mind. I do have a brow product. So for brows, I'm gonna be using the e.l.f lock liner in the shade Espresso. I love this brow pomade. It's actually my favorite brow pomade. It's so bomb, so creamy. It's only $4. You cannot go wrong. This is what the shade looks like. You only need a little bit because the pigment. So for lashes today, I'm gonna be using the e.l.f Drama Queen lashes. And it says that it's wispy volume lashes. A tweezer also comes with this, which is pretty cool. I got this because Juicy Jazz recommended it, so we're gonna see what they look like. Quick tip, whenever you get a new pair of eyelashes, you always want to match it up to your eyes to make sure it fits before you apply your glue. This is what the lashes are looking like. For lips, I'm gonna be using my e.l.f lip liner in the shade Deep Brown. I'm also gonna use their satin lipstick in the shade Nectar. I intended to get a lighter shade than this because I hate pink lipstick, but the packaging is really different. Ew. The lip liner also comes with a blending side, so I'm gonna show you guys that. So yeah, on one side it says line, and on the other side it says blend. This is a brown lip liner. This is way too pink for me, so I have to cheat. I have to go in with another lip gloss. I won't say the brand because it's not e.l.f, but yeah. This concludes the tutorial or first impressions testing new makeup. The struggle was real, but there are a few products that I really did enjoy. The first one is definitely the matte setting powder. I feel like this powder is so good, especially if you have oily skin. It really did set my face while blurring out every single thing, and I highly recommend it. I think this powder is $6. The second thing I really enjoyed was the lipstick. It's very creamy and satin, and I love that. I got this for $1.40, which is really good. Of course, I got it on sale. I think it usually retails for $3, but still, that's very affordable. The foundation was ashy, very ashy. I know I got the wrong foundation shade, but I definitely will be switching this out because it is not my shade, but this foundation has a lot of potential, so I definitely will be giving this another try. I forgot to mention that I really love the eyelashes. I completely forgot that my eyelashes were from e.l.f, but these are so bomb. Like, you need to get these, okay? If it's one thing you get from the video, get these lashes, because it's giving. The concealers were not my favorite. I personally don't like the formula of the regular camo concealers. The hydrating ones are not bad, but I do feel like the shades are a little bit iffy, but I made it work, okay? But the eyeshadow palette as well, I feel like it is a good beginner eyeshadow palette. However, I do wish the shimmer shades were more pigmented. I was a little bit disappointed. Of course, I made it work. I ended up having to use my fingers, but it did show up eventually, okay? The Pore Putty Primer, I still don't know how I feel about that product because I feel like it doesn't really make a huge difference in my makeup, but yeah. Overall, I really enjoyed using e.l.f Cosmetics. I look forward to using more of their makeup products. I saw that they released a lot of products, so I will definitely be trying it out. But let me know down below what your favorite product of e.l.f is, if you've used them before, what products I should try next. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around. I know it was a long one, okay? But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.